There are some books which have a special place in your heart. The stories are worth remembering. You visualize the character when you read the books. While there are some other books which may be bestseller, which may be very popular, but they fail to give you that same interest. In many cases, you do not even feel like finishing the book till the end. In this particular video, I will talk about 7 such popular books which I was not very interested to finish till the end. This is completely my opinion on these 7 books. You might have a completely different opinion. So share it in the comment section below if you have read any of those 7 books which I would be mentioning in this video, and your opinion about those 7 fiction popular books. Hello and welcome to another new video by Book Tales by Preetha. In today's video, I will talk about those 7 popular books which I did not gain so much courage to read till the end. But before I start, let me ask you the same question once again. Have you subscribed my channel Book Tales by Preetha? I come up with new videos every week. So please do subscribe my channel Book Tales by Preetha to watch similar videos. You can also get to know more about Book Tales by Preetha on my Instagram handle by the same name. Also, you can follow me on my Facebook group by the name Book Tales by Preetha, wherein I want all of you to join and share your bookish thoughts along with me. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @PreethaSharkar18, and if you want to read my blog, it is preethasnotebook.wordpress.com. Now, without further ado, let's begin today's video. The very first book that I would like to talk in this particular video, well, I have already talked about this particular book in my Insta handle as well as on my Facebook personal handle as well as in my Facebook group. The book in question is And the Mountain Echoed by Khaled Hosseini. This is the 3rd book by Khaled Hosseini which got published in 2013. His previous books being Kite Runner and A Thousand Splendid Sun, and by now you must be knowing, if you are following my channel for long, that Thousand Splendid Sun, which happens to be one of my most favorite books that I have ever read. But all those factors could not have an effect on me to read this book till the end. Now this particular book is the story, it begins with the story of Abdullah, who is 10, and his sister Pari. And it is this Pari whom his father sends to a childless couple in Kabul. The story spans over 50 years, and the different characters come in the life of Pari and Abdullah. And where I got confused was that when the author tried to narrate the story from each character's point of view. So after reading about 150 pages into the book, I really got confused, like who is character A and who is character C. That was my problem with this particular book. You can say that this particular book is the amalgamation of different short stories or backstories of each of the character. And now the author has tried to connect each character's story with the other character and then tried to tell each of the story from the character's point of view. That is where, as a reader, I got confused. This book begins with a very, very beautiful note. So the first 50 pages were on the way when Pari's father take them means she and Abdullah, to Kabul, tells a story. That story is really very beautiful and heartwarming. But I don't know what went wrong, because by the time I was around 150 or 180 pages into the book, I totally lost track of the book and I had kept it. Now, this is completely my opinion on this particular book, which is a very, very popular book, and I'm a big fan of Khaled Hosseini. I have read his previous work, Thousand Splendid Sun, and I was disappointed. So if you have read this book, please share your opinion in the comment section on this particular book. The next book that I would talk is a very popular book by a very, very popular Indian author. I am talking about The Ministry of Utmost Happiness by Arundhati Roy. This book was published, I guess, 20 years after her very famous work, God of Small Things. I have not read God of Small Things. This is the first work that I was trying to read in and get into the grasp of understanding Arundhati Roy and her books. Let me tell you that this book again begins with a very good note. It talks about the birth of a hijra or the intersex child into a lower middle class Muslim family living in Delhi or the Purani Delhi. Now, after the mother realizes that she has given birth to a hijra, what goes through in the mother's state of mind? What goes through in the family state of mind? How a hijra grows up and perceives the society around him/her. So well narrated. I have not come across any book till now which so well narrates these kind of tales. Now, till about 100 pages, the book is very good. Then, character starts cropping in one after the other, and from one incident, suddenly it goes into another incident, then into another incident. And I really found it difficult to keep pace. I really found at times the book is getting slow, or rather very slow. That is the reason I couldn't complete this book. No, I was not in a reading slump when I was reading this book, but definitely, like, after reading 50 pages one day, I did not feel like to read one more page. That happened with this book. I'm telling you, the story began with a very, very good note. Then somewhere down the line, maybe it is I lost the track, or somehow I lost the pace of what the author is trying to say. So this is my opinion on this book, but again, very good English, very precise description of certain situation or instances which it is difficult for a common human eye to observe and feel the plight. That was done by this particular book on me. At least the first 50 to 100 pages did that kind of impact on me. But sorry, I couldn't read the book any further. The next book that I would like to talk about is Shashi Tharoor's The Great Indian Novel. This was the first book by Shashi Tharoor that I was about to read. I thought, why not read this book and then start reading his other books. Now, in case of this particular book, what happened was, I have read this particular book called The Fisher Queen's Dynasty by Kavita Kane. The Fisher Queen's Dynasty is the story of Satyavati, who was the stepmother to Bhishma Pitama of the great Indian epic Mahabharata. Now, Kavita Kane's book. Now, I have to tell a little bit about that particular book to justify my reason why I was unable to read this book. Kavita Kane's book begins with the early life of Queen Satyavati. Now, that particular thing has also been, certain instances, not everything, certain instances have also been referred in the beginning chapter of this book. Again, this book is also a retelling of the great Indian novel Mahabharata. That book, The Fisher Queen's Dynasty, I should say that not only the story attracted me, I was more attracted by the kind of language or the creativity in writing that the author has shown. Let me tell you, Kavita Kane writes about lesser known female characters in Indian mythology. That is her forte. Now, this book, which also begins with a similar, about a retelling from the epic of Mahabharata, I found the certain things similar, but over here the English, I'm not saying it was very tough or difficult, but I felt like unnecessarily using big words, vocabs or phrases does not make something very great. That was my problem with the book, apart from the thing that I found the initial chapters bit similar, wherein that book was easier to read. This book, I found it little difficult. This is a great book. I have heard it. I will definitely try to read this book in the coming days, and if I achieve it to finish this book, definitely I'm going to make a book review on this particular book. But till now, I read about 120, 130 pages and then I kept this book. So this is my opinion on this book. If you have read this book, then do mention in the comment section your feedback your take on Shashi Tharoor's The Great Indian Novel. I would love to hear your feedback, not only about this book, but all the 7 books that I'm mentioning in this particular video. Please share your feedback on each of the books. Maybe I will get some more things which can motivate me to finally complete reading these books. The next book that I would like to talk about is again a very, very popular book. The book in question is this one, 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Now, a Netflix adaptation of this book has also been made. Basically, the plot is a girl gets killed and she leaves 13 cassettes for her friend to find out who has actually plotted to kill this girl. Now, what I didn't like about this book, particularly, I found the plot very, very cliched, predictable, and most importantly, it was the language which just screwed my head. Means somehow I did not like the style of writing, and the plot was good, but I wouldn't say it was very good or something that was out of the blue, and that is one of the major reasons why I did not like this particular book, 13 Reasons Why, which I know is a very popular book. Many of the people who like to read thriller have rated this as one of the bestsellers, but somehow it did not catch my fancy. The next book that I would like to talk is again a bestseller, a very popular novel. People will now kill me like what books I am talking in this particular video, but trust me, these were some of the books out of so many books that I have, which I really found it difficult to read. The book in question is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Now, John Green is known for writing YA. But I have realized one thing, maybe it is due to age or anything, that YA is just not my cup of tea. I find it really, really difficult to read YA. This is a very popular book. Everyone in the Bookstagram community rave about this particular book, but it is just not my cup of tea. That is what I found difficult to read more than 20 pages of this particular book. You know, in many cases what happens is there are age, which means if you are in your teenage years, maybe these kind of books may attract you as a reader, but we who are in their 30s really find it difficult to read this sort of books. But again, this is completely my own opinion on this book. If you found this book good, do mention in the comment section your feedback on the book. I would love to hear it from you. The next book that I will talk, when I posted this book on my Instagram account, Book Tales by Preetha, everybody told me the same thing, that read the book till it ends. Maybe then you will understand the essence of the book. I'm sorry, I couldn't read the book, and so I am putting this particular book over here. The book is A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. This is a very popular book. It's a bestseller. It is about this particular old grumpy man called Ove. Now, this is what I know about the book. I read about 80-90 pages. I found it difficult to read the book, so I kept it. I don't have any specific reason for it. I found it difficult to read, so I kept it. If you have read the book, I am sure the book is very, very good. Please, in the comment section, write your opinions on the book. Thank you so much. And the last book. Now people will start killing me. I'm sure by this end of the people who will see this video till the end will surely kill me. The last book that I will talk is by my favorite author. Favorite Indian author rather. The book in question is Ravan, Enemy of Aryabharta by Amish Tripathi. I have a full review on this book. Now this book is the third book of the Ramchandra series. Ram being the first book, Sita, Warrior of Mithila is the second, and this is the third book. Now, I was blown away when I read Sita. I literally had picturized a character of Sita before my eyes when I read it. The same happened when I read the Shiva trilogy, the first book, Immortals of Neluha. But Ravan, yes, the good research work has been done by the author. Extremely good marketing and publicity of the book has been done by the author and the entire book publication team. But if you read about this Ravan, created by Amish Tripathi, it is a all new digital age Ravan. That is what I think. Yes, you will tell me that the similar thing happened in case of Shiva, in Shiva trilogy. You know, imagination is good, but completely making an imagination and creating a complete different character, I felt that was done in this particular book, Ravan. the book is very good. It has space, it has even Ravan is using slang language, which was similar to that I found with Shiva. But you know what? Those kind of changes are good when you read it for the first time, when the author has tried it, maybe in his first or second book. If he is doing the same thing in his seventh or eighth book, as a reader, we feel repetitiveness. That's what I felt in case of Ravan. Let me tell you, Sita was one of my favorite reinterpreted character that Amish had created, but I couldn't feel the same in case of Ravan. Maybe it is my lack of imagination which I couldn't think about this sort of Ravan that has been, I will say it's a digital Ravan in this 2019 or 2020. So these are the 7 books which I found difficult to finish till the end. I stated my opinions why I did not like it. Do not generalize it. There are many books which I have read, and out of those many books, it is only these 7 books which I had picked, and I have stated my personal reason for not liking or not being able to finish the book. I would request everyone not to take the video too personally. It is just my opinion, and it is a platform where I just, as I recommend the books I have liked, I'm sure I have the full freedom to give my opinions on the book which I disliked, and I think I have stated clearly why I did not like certain books. If you have read any of these books, I would love to hear your opinion, which I have said time and again. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you think that you can share my channel to your friends and relatives and my content are worth watching, please do so. I would be grateful to you always, because that is how a small YouTuber like us grow in the long run. All the 7 books, I will put the link of each of these 7 books in the description section below. Some of the books that I have mentioned in this particular video, I have made complete review of books. I will put the link in the card over here as well as in the description section below. And I will come back to you with another new video next week. Till then, tata and bye-bye, and thank you for watching this video till the end.